Good afternoon. Welcome to the first virtual graduation ceremony for Challenger High School. My name is Jeff Johnson. I'm principal at Challenger, and I'll be MC for today's virtual graduation ceremony. This is a first for Challenger, and we hope to make this graduation day as memorable for your graduate and for your family as possible. Thank you for tuning in to celebrate the achievements of Challenger High School graduating class of 2020. Now, I'd like to call class representative and salutatorian, Kaylee Christensen, to the podium to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please rise and remove your hats for the saying of the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
As we begin, I'd like to introduce to you many of the dedicated individuals who have helped to make the Challenger experience so valuable to our students who are graduating today, and also to the students continuing their education and growth in Bethel Public Schools. Mr. Tom Siegel has served as the Bethel School District Superintendent since 2001. Before coming to Bethel, Mr. Siegel held a similar position in Boulder, Colorado. Prior to his work in public education, he served in the United States Navy for 25 years, completing his military career as a commander. Dr. Jennifer Bethman is the Assistant Superintendent for Secondary Education. She has been in the Bethel School District since the fall of 1991. Dr. Bethman earned her Master's of Educational Administration degree from City University and her doctorate from Washington State University. Next, I'd like to introduce Bethel School District's Board of Directors. President Marcus Young has served on the board since May 2018. President Young received an Associate of Theology degree from A.L. Hardy Academy of Theology and the Doctor of Divinity honoris causa from St. Thomas Christian University. Vice President Rosanna Camacho has served on the board since June 2018. Vice President Camacho has a Master's in Business Administration, a Bachelor's of Science in Psychology, and a Bachelor's of Science in Nursing.
Congratulations, graduates, on all your accomplishments. Now, go out and make all your dreams come true. But please always remember that it's not about who gets there first, but rather the journey is about creating meaningful relationships, respecting the diversity of other people, respecting diverse ideas, and lifting and elevating others along with you. Because the sweetest moments of the journey are being open to all the infinite possibilities and having others to share it with. Thank you and congratulations.
Director John Manning has served on the board since December 2006. Director Manning is a graduate of University High School in Spokane, and he is retired from the United States Air Force.
Hello, class of 2020. I'm John Manning from the Bethel School Board, and I wanted to congratulate you on your graduation. I know this is not how you wanted to end your last year of school, but through hard work and perseverance, you've made it. So good luck and best wishes as you move forward with your future plans.
Dr. Brenda Rogers has served on the board since November 2003. Director Rogers attended San Francisco State University, where she studied construction management. Mrs. Rogers is president of the Washington State School Directors Association.
Graduates, I know these are times when you may have been ready to give up, but you didn't. And now you move on with your very special dreams for your future. With hope, with pride, and indeed with love, I congratulate you. Go far and Godspeed.
And finally, Director Claudine Henry Young has served on the board since March 2020. Director Henry Young has a Bachelor of Science in Interdisciplinary Studies and has retired from the United States Army.
Hello, graduates. I am Director Claudine Henry Young. Congratulations on your graduation, class of 2020. It is a very difficult time in our world right now, and I thank you so much for your perseverance and example to all of us. Go forward and make a difference in the world. Change it to make it better for all of us, for our future generations. We look forward to see what you guys go out there and do in this world, and we thank you for being the example that you are.
Thank you, school board members, for your leadership, service, and support of the Challenger High School program, students, and staff. Each year, the teachers and support staff at Challenger choose to be a part of the graduation ceremony. Normally, they would be seated with you today to help you celebrate this tremendous achievement, but you will have to wait to see them till later in the CHS parking lot when you pick up your diplomas later today. They will be there to cheer you on and to wish you a job well done. These teachers provide the skilled instruction, support, and encouragement that help to make the many achievements of our graduates possible. Thank you, Challenger teachers and staff. Without your skilled instruction, support, and encouragement of our students, many of them would not be here as graduates today. Let's all take a moment to thank our teachers and our mentors for all that they do for our students and our schools.
Hooray, Challenger grads! So proud of you. If I had one piece of advice for you, it would be to keep learning and find what fuels your soul. Congratulations.
Hey, way to go, class of 2020 from Challenger High School. So proud of you guys. Rock on.
Many seniors will be wearing honor cords with their caps and gowns that signify success when they pick up their diplomas later today. Graduates wearing red and black cords are those students who have improved their grade point average by over 1 full point in their time at Challenger High School. Red and white cords worn by students represent those who are graduating with a 3.0 or a higher GPA for their entire high school careers. Students wearing a red cord have been awarded scholarships for their accomplishments in the classrooms. Students wearing white cords have completed a culminating project with honors, going above and beyond the expectations for this important graduation requirement. Challenger's valedictorian for 2020 is Gemma Ocasio. The salutatorian for their class is Kaylee Christensen. These students will be wearing gold and silver cords respectfully to show their tremendous academic achievements. Honor graduates, please wear your cords with pride as you cross the stage and pick up your diplomas today. Congratulations on your hard work and academic success in the classroom this year. At this time, I'd like to introduce Kaylee Christensen, the class salutatorian, to the podium to address her classmates.
Hello, Challenger graduating class of 2020. Congratulations. We made it. You made it. We all know this year has been different, and this is a different kind of ceremony than we were all expecting at the beginning of the year. But that doesn't mean this is anything short of amazing as we celebrate all the outstanding graduates today. High school is not easy work, and you all know that. And that's what makes this all the more satisfying. We all worked hard to get to this point, graduation. We're able to say goodbye to high school and move forward into the rest of our lives. For some, the end of high school means the beginning of college. For others, it could mean entering into a trade school or the military. Or maybe you want to begin working right away. Challenger students come from all walks of life, and that decision is your own. But that decision starts here, in our final goodbye to the school we all love. All of us came to Challenger for our own reasons. Some of you have been here since freshman year, and some of you began at Challenger right before the closure. Some of you may have come to Challenger to catch up on some credits, and some of you may have come to get ahead on credits. No matter the reason, we've all worked incredibly hard to get to this point today. We came to Challenger with one main goal in mind, to graduate. This school is incredible in helping kids like us reach that goal. All of the staff have been rooting for us since we became students at Challenger, and they will be rooting for us for years to come. This is an amazing achievement, and if making it through your final year of high school during such trying times as this doesn't prove to you that you can do anything, I don't know what will. Helen Keller once said, "Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence." Congrats, class of 2020. You've earned this.
Challenger graduates, this has been a year that you will never forget for a number of reasons. When the school year started back in the fall of 2019, you returned to school to find a torn up campus, a construction zone, muddy paths, caution tape, and noise throughout the fall and winter. We were finally able to move into the new building when we returned from winter break and to enjoy the beautiful facility until March when the COVID virus shut us down. Without missing a beat, you and the Challenger teachers made the move to 100% online learning, and you adjusted and persevered in this new learning environment. You spent hours on your iPad, Canvas, and in Zoom meetings. You should take pride in your ability to be flexible and adapt to your new reality. This did not prevent you from earning your diploma today. Congratulations. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times leads off the beginning of A Tale of Two Cities, written by Charles Dickens, which is a novel that I had to read during my senior year way back in the day. The novel portrays a story in which love triumphs. I find that this suits your situation today very well. Challenges and obstacles are standing in your road, but due to the love and support of your family and friends, Challenger staff, and our community, we're able to award you diplomas for your personal achievements on this graduation day. Class of 2020, you will face many challenges in the future. However, I'd like to offer a few points to keep you focused on the positive and to overcome the negative. Look to the past. Get your hope from your past resilience. You have demonstrated resilience many times in your lives in order to get to this happy occasion today. Use what you have learned and what your family and friends have taught you about overcoming tough life situations. Thank them for being there and for the support they've offered you in the past. They will certainly be there for you in the future. Take advantage of this newfound time. Over the past few months, we have all found extra time in our lives, and we've slowed down and focused on what's most important to us. What you do with that found time will strengthen you as individuals and reward you positively. Will you spend time learning a new skill? Will you spend that time reading a book or an online training manual and growing from that new knowledge? Will you find time to invest in others? Yes, spending time wisely might be a challenge when all you want to really do is watch Netflix or make TikToks, but it's also time you will never get back. Use your time wisely to grow as individuals and to never stop learning. Practice random acts of kindness. Simple gestures of thoughtfulness and generosity have been demonstrated to you over the past few months in dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic. These random acts of kindness demonstrate to others the type of community that you've been raised in. Some of you will be leaving our community to continue your lives elsewhere, and I implore you to take that kindness you've received and spread it wherever you go. Many people will benefit from your thoughtfulness. This will make our world a better place to be. Finally, take daily inventory. Close your day every day with a positive acknowledgement of something that you've accomplished, learned, or are grateful for. Today, that's going to be simple. You've earned your high school diploma, which is an accomplishment you should all be very proud of. Congratulations, graduates, on completing 13 years of education and for earning your diploma from Challenger High School. This is a remarkable achievement considering the challenges this school year has posed for all of you. I challenge you to take advantage of this historic time, allowing the less than ideal conditions to foster a spirit of positivity and love in you so we can all come out of this in a better place than we started. Take one more step, class of 2020, and go out to achieve great things. On behalf of the distinguished faculty, staff, and administration of the Bethel School District, I extend my most sincere congratulations to all of you and your families. I wish each and every one of you the very best in your future endeavors, no matter where life's journey takes you next. We are so proud of you. Thank you and congratulations.
To the amazing, resilient graduates of 2020, on behalf of the Board of Directors, I want to extend to you our congratulations and personally let you know that we are extremely proud of you. We are proud of your endurance to stick with your goals of graduating in spite of every obstacle that you faced pre and post COVID-19 virus. We are proud of your focus to not allow distractions to impede and deter you from this moment. We are proud of your pride that you had to say, I want to celebrate my accomplishments and the accomplishments of my peers, and regardless of what this graduation process looks like, I want to have it. And we're proud of your example on how to handle yourselves when a pandemic comes and interrupts the foundational norm of education during what is supposed to be the happiest and most exciting and memorable time of your life. And while there was no blueprint, you, the graduates of 2020, have laid the roadmap on how to hold your heads up high and be able to adjust with dignity and pride, and we thank you for that. It was just last year I sat at graduation, and while sitting there on the stage and listening to my colleague address the class of 2019, I thought to myself, God, if you allow me the opportunity to impart into these young men and women, what would I say? While sitting there, I clearly heard, you have the ability and the power to outlive what statistics say about you. How much more fitting is that than right now? You see, the moment you were born, there was a number on your head, and every factor in life plays a significant role in that number. The year you were born, the time you were born, the color of your skin, your height, your weight. Your parents play a part in that number. Were they married or not? Were you raised by two parents? Or maybe you were raised in a single home. Were you raised by your mother? Or was it your father? Or might have been your grandparents or someone else. There are so many factors that you had no direct influence over, but they all calculated to create a picture of who you are or who you might become. And I want to empower you on today and let you know that that statistic, whether good or bad, does not have to define who you are, but you have the ability to define it. You see, I was born into poverty. My mother and father were 15 when they had me. I was born in the streets of Hilltop, Tacoma, and statistics alone put me behind the proverbial 8 ball. As I grew up, gangs began to infest my neighborhood, and statistics said that because of this environment, there was a strong chance that I would turn out to be a gang member. I faced some of the same statistics that you have had to face. Will I graduate? Will I become a teenage parent? Will I graduate from college? Or will I drop out? Will I be successful? Will I make it out of this situation? Or will I become a product of my environment? You see, these are all predetermined numbers that attach themselves to me without my permission or knowledge. But they were also numbers that I worked hard to outlive. And I want to encourage you, because the same way that I took authority and power over my future, you have the ability to do the same. No, we may not dot every I, and we may not cross every T. No, we may not have beat every statistic that attached itself to us. We may have failed some things and made some wrong choices. And there may be some things that we wish we could have done another way. But to every graduate and every other person that's listening to me on today, the fact that you are still here, the fact that you are still breathing, and the fact that you are still standing means that you have outlived those statistics. And so, I challenge you. I challenge you to refuse to let what people say and think about you stop you from accomplishing your dreams and aspirations. I challenge you to refuse to allow statisticians that have linked this graduating class to their environment rather than their accomplishments limit who you are and who you will become. I challenge you to kick down the door of limitations and let the world know what you have to offer. Block out the voices of doubt and only lend your ear to those of success. Be the generation that demands change, that speaks up and says the status quo is no longer acceptable. Be that group of young, brilliant minds who band together and challenge leadership to stop checking off boxes and implement true change. Let our leaders know that doing the same thing and expecting a different result is still insanity. And so, as I close, in the words of Les Brown, I leave you with this. If you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time, your peace, and sleep for it, if all that you dream and scheme is about it, and life seems useless and worthless without it, if you gladly sweat for it and fret for it and plan for it and lose all your terror of the opposition for it, if you simply go after that thing that you want with all your capacity, strength, and sagacity, faith, hope, and confidence, and stern pertinacity, then neither cold, poverty, famine, nor gout, sickness nor pain, or body and brain will be able to keep you away from the thing that you want. Thank you.
Parents and families of our graduates, it's now time to graduate our seniors. I would like to introduce Superintendent of Bethel School District, Mr. Tom Siegel, to present the class of 2020.
As superintendent, it is my duty and personal privilege to certify that these graduates have met the graduation requirements of the state of Washington, the Bethel School District, and I'm proud to present Challenger High School's graduating class of 2020.
Thank you, Superintendent Siegel. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome President of the Bethel School Board, Marcus Young, to accept the class of 2020.
On behalf of the Board of Directors of the Bethel School District, I congratulate you for having achieved a major goal and milestone in your lives. We wish you well as you move on now to the future and its promise of new challenges and accomplishments. As President of the Board of Directors, it is indeed an honor to accept the graduating class of 2020.
Now we will celebrate all of Challenger's graduating seniors with a slideshow. At this time, I would like to invite 2020 graduating class representative Selena Tolo to please join me.
Fellow classmates, now is the time to join me in the traditional tassel turning ceremony as we take the final step to graduate. At this time, please take your tassel and move it to the left. We are now graduates. Congrats, class of 2020.
This concludes today's virtual graduation ceremony. We look forward to seeing all of you at our Drive to Success diploma pickup at Challenger later this afternoon. Thank you to everyone for making this such a memorable and wonderful event.